Wow, a lot has happened, man. Charlie Kirk assassinated. Kirk was assassinated. For those you don't know who Charlie Kirk is, Charlie Kirk was an American far right political activist, author, conspiracy theorist, and media personality. He co founded the conservative organization Turning Point USA in 2012 and was an executive director. He was the chief executive officer of Turning Point Action and a member of the Council for National Policy. This young man was very young, man. He's born October 14th, 1993. He had a birthday coming up, man. He was a young man, 31 years old. And I know I've seen a lot of negative response to this man's killing. And I get all the arguments. I'm not arguing either side of it. That's not my point of this post. My point of this post is to highlight some things and point out something that maybe is missed by some people. You know, when you hear some of the things he said, some of the sound bites from a lot of his rhetoric and the things he said is definitely reminiscent of Trump. And just a few of these things that like stuff like,
I even think that we should bring back, public executions on certain people. No, but think about it. I think that, and you guys should laugh, it should be public, it should be quick, it should be televised.
It makes you furious of how people like this would have such a big platform and voice. Black is a black man, a black father, a grandfather, a businessman, entrepreneur, a leader. I have to look at things in its entirety and its perspective. So I'm a little more familiar with what Charlie Kirk was about. I'm no fan of Charlie Kirk. Sometimes we don't know how to separate our reasoning from our preference. No fan of Charlie Kirk by no means. But I do understand that his method and what he was trying to do. Charlie Kirk came on the scene, young man, ambitious. I don't know much about his background, his schooling. I just gave a short bio of who he was, but he had a very powerful right wing message, and it was very unsettling for a lot of people, even in his own. How about Charlie Kirk was playing a role? He was playing a role that he was almost like devil's advocate. And he began to challenge every stereotype, every social and racial standard that's out there, this ruling that's governing people. And he would create, I think Charlie Kirk's only problem was he didn't anticipate how deeply rooted some people's beliefs are. And then when you attach emotion to it, man, and some people are bound to these beliefs and things they believe in, women's rights, transgender, LGBTQ rights. Like, this stuff is dangerous, man. And I think he tried to speak reasoning into these situations, and it got him killed. It got him killed. He was playing it's a media tactic. It's called almost rage baiting. Called rage baiting. And what you would have seen is Charlie Kirk come on the scene, offending people left and right, challenging every social stereotype. And then once he get all eyes on him and everybody, he was going to pivot. He was going to pivot. He was going to pivot. Like some of his peers did, like Candace Owens. If you notice now, and I know people, Candace Owens came on the scene, offended a lot of people, especially black people, her own people. They called her everything under the sun except the child of God. And now, if you listen to some of her content and some of it, she's pivoting. It's a media trick to break into media, but it's dangerous now. It's dangerous. It's dangerous because you never know how hard somebody believes in what they believe in, whatever that is they believe. It's unfortunate. I wish death on this. I send prayers and condolences to this man's family. Because I understand the issues. Nothing he ever really said made me angry. It made me pause and do my homework and my research. And then I realized what was going on.